thought I saw something up top. Don't have the gas filter. How do I get in here? Probably not worth it. Paulina, go to the sewers below beneath the poor district. Tell Jack Tinta what I've said, and she'll show you how and where you can get in. Don't talk to anyone else about it after 8 p.m. sharp. Do not go earlier or later than that. This is very important. Gate will open with 6122. I'll meet you there. Oh, we can walk. Another gas hazard. Previously, you could just like shotgun down the weakened things. You good now?
Down here. If you don't, then you can just fuck off. I used to be one of the spoiled people. One of the ones who worried about status, appearances, etc. Honestly, I'm better off now.
Well, you've taken it well.
Please, don't tell anyone. Viznik's not supposed to be here.
Shh.
But I am here.
I'll take your word for it.
I was part of it. The hive mind. Inside the gate, I questioned. What holds us together? Where? Why? Now this. Exiled from exile. I have been disconnected.
Disconnected? Disconnected from what? I don't understand what you're saying.
If there is a lack of understanding between my brains, may not always misfire like these. He did this to me. It's what it does. But I can't force you, because I'm not like him.
Not like who? Who forced you?
Together, they succumbanize to him. Him, the opportunist, the savior, the rat. When I resisted, I saw. It made him fear me.
You've obviously been through something. Someone's harmed you. If you can help me understand, then maybe I can help.
Yes, okay. You'll be fine. I can tell. You'll understand. You'll empathize. Because what it really is he's just like us, but more. It's a cry for help. You'll pick up on that.
What's a cry for help?
The little mind thing. The persuasion. He's trapped by what he can do. Just like the rat. It makes so much sense now. Those most scared of what the world had become were most likely to cling to the first alternative. Now they're all insignaled.
Let me see if I got this straight. Everyone beyond the gate is insignaled to something. Like the rat.
Exactly. I'm glad we understand each other. Okay. Just remember, you'll only be able to confront him if he knows that you know that he knows. So, obviously, you'll need the name. The name. I'm not supposed to give it away, but I must. And then you must. Yes?
I do have to give the game credit for telling us exactly what Jensen will say. Something that other games don't. And they give you, they summate it, sometimes even wrongly. Like, you know, the character ends up phrasing things differently to the point of that, you know, it feels like they're going, you know, you wouldn't really follow the summation to the full thing, you know?
You're asking me to go beyond that gate, to confront someone. Someone who's harmed you, who may be harming others. I'm willing to do that, but I need to know more about what's happening.
He casts them close. He brings them away. You must find out how to uncotangle him from the others, to resist the mentality. They need to be eased out. Figure out what holds them all together, because it's not his personality. When you finally see Richard for who he really is, you realize it cannot possibly be that.
Richard, huh? All right. Let's go see what I've agreed to.
Viznik could use some help. I can still hear it. It's like a mosquito in my brain. You have to make it stop. Please make him stop. You have to make it stop. Please make him stop.
Richard's Visions of Utopia. Keycard that gives access to some kind of a show. Handed to me by a strange man named Viznik. Super compressed something of surrounding material comprised of carbon and silicone. The nanoblade augment uses a high energy molecular assembler to analyze the material and instantly sinter it into a graphic Lamar blade. That can be fired as a projectile. Sorry, I cannot read. Richard is great. Beyond, there is no rain, no animals, only my voice in the clouds. Hounded through the rain by animals to the final gate of the mind. I read the second half then first half.
Stranger, he should not be. Do not look at him.
He will harm us. He cannot harm us.
He will behave himself.
He will be made to behave. Richard will know what to do.
He will listen to Richard.
Richard, protect us, Richard.
Richard.
Come closer. Let me see you. There's nothing to be scared of. Everyone's worst impulses get checked at the door, yours included. I hope you understand the need for it. We preach pacifism here. Alternatives to terror. Don't want animals dragging in the mud.
Who are you? What is all this?
This is what the new freedom looks like. A collaborative elaboration of the imaginative experience.
Experiments of some kind.
We're beyond experiments. We're establishing truths, new models of belonging and community, ones in which people can actually live.
Your own little utopia. There's a man outside who... He asked me to come. He said you... the man outside.
I know what it's like outside. Trapped between acts of humiliation and acts of terror. Between resolutions and registry codes. The canned laughter. The scripted dreams. It's no longer a place for people.
I came because I thought something was... It's wrong. I had reason to believe something's wrong.
Everything is wrong. That's why we're here. Bracketing out the terrors. If only in this one tiny corner of the world. Allow me to suggest something. A version of you. A version that strips away all suspicions, free of the sinister cells we cling to along the way. Here, you can be free of the injustices, the suffering, your own animal impulses. Finally, you can be human.
Even the Casey-Og has been manipulated. Richard is a great man. His words are essential to his benevolence. His presence an antidote to fear. Someone who's created a space free from aggression, from violence, from despair. The desire to please him is overwhelming. Richard is a great man. Wonder what would happen if you didn't have a Casey-Og. I don't know what's exactly going on here, but I know that an honest man wouldn't need to hide behind a screen. Why don't you come out from behind your camera? Visiting said I had to see through you, your attempts at manipulation, see you for what you really are. I think I know how to do that. Don't know for a fact that doing anything wrong.
Physics said I had to see through you, your attempts at manipulation, to see you for what you...
Some part of you abhors violence. Some part of everyone does. See, I know you better than you know yourself. I know you don't want to hurt anyone.
Unless that was going to happen anyway.
I may not know exactly what's going on here, but I do know that an honest man wouldn't need to hide behind a screen.
No, he cuts off.
Thinking. You can't wait to be the best version of yourself.
I don't know for a fact that you're doing anything wrong.
That's because I'm not. Unless you count saving these people. We live in a world of brutality, repression, exile. The Restoration Act is the single greatest human rights violation of all time. These people deserve better than that.
Most men who claim to be saviors,
You have a skeptical personality. It's understandable. You're a product of your time. No one's forcing you to stay.
You want me to leave? Like Visnik?
I want you to understand. The people who choose to be here, they are good people. And with my help, they have done something miraculous. They have found a better version of themselves, of society. Promise me you won't jeopardize that.
I think you're the one who's harming these people.
As you can see, I'm not harming anyone. I know you believe.
I didn't come here to jeopardize these people.
That's good enough. That's all I need to hear.
That's frustrating.
One among you is armed to the teeth. Is a tree of thorns. But not even he can act upon his based impulses here. Deep down, he knows it's wrong.
Can't even use special sight. I know it wasn't easy seeing her taken like that, but we can't just run away and hide out from what's happening. There's no pretending the world away. We have to face these things together, please. We've never been away for this long before. I'm worried about you.
That other place, the place we were never really part of, it belongs to them. It's always belonged to them. In their world, we are the humiliated, the scavengers, the oppressed. But here we can be so much more.
Richard the Great, versioning humanities. A little obnoxious.
You are not your permit classification item. You are not your outdated documents. You are one of us now. We are versioning humanity.
Good people don't go upstairs. Good people do what they're told. Good people don't ask why. Good people don't doubt. Good people don't disturb Richard. Good people don't die. These look like suggestions, or maybe even laws, describing how these people are supposed to live. They're couched in some kind of mythology centered around this man named Richard. Certainly sounds like one.
Welcome to the next stage of our journey. Brace yourselves. Close your inner eyes. We are moving beyond our baser impulses, beyond violence, beyond fear.
You're pretending to be something
beyond
you're not.
questions.
Maybe we all are. I've learned it's better not to question.
He's freed us from dark thoughts. They do not exist here. You must allow
Pavel, look at me, Pavel.
You
Don't be
must
scared.
drown in it.
I need you to know that you're not alone. I need you to know it in your bones.
Richard? Huh. And Burroughs' Explorations of the Mind, a hypnotic experience. Tickets on sale Friday, June. So he was a hypnotist.
Here is all we have left. A scrap of steel. They control everywhere else. With their laws, their threats, their guns. But together, we can make here
The border keeps disappearing.
here can last forever.
Jan told me what happened. Lost all our money trying to buy those fake permits. He said you were ashamed. He said that you could no longer face me after being taken in by those horrible scam artists. You've no reason to be ashamed. You're so much better than the rest of the world. You were vulnerable and gullible, yes, but I love you for it.
Marius? Oh, Marius. I want you to listen carefully to my voice. Listen to it. Even when you can no longer hear me, I want you to keep listening.
I'm kind of questioning how that's physically possible.
The skeptic. All he sees is sewers and bums drawn to a face on TV. He doesn't see the world we've created, and until he does, I don't think he should say anything. Discard the darkness. Suppress your sinister thoughts. Get away from there.